Alright guys, we're gonna go. You guys gonna go on some errands with me today. I haven't talked to y'all in a minute either. So, a lot of you guys have asked me, because I am a makeup lover somewhat. I do like makeup and that whole thing. And y'all have asked me, like, why don't we ever see you in any Jefree Star makeup? And then in a recent video, I did mention the reason why I don't wear, well, I didn't say why I don't wear Jefree Star makeup. I just simply said I don't support its brand. That's what I said. Now, if you guys have been following me since my old channel and when I used to vlog like my entire life with all of my friends, you guys know in about at least 2 videos, I am wearing Jefree Star t-shirts. And I supported Jeffree during that time. When he had a lot of merchandise that was in Hot Topics, I used to buy the stuff because I felt like this guy is cool. He's out of the box. He's androgynous. He's doing his thing. I want to support somebody that's like me. You want to support people who you feel like are like you, because I feel like me and Jeffree, I don't feel like, I know me and Jeffree are alike in a lot of ways. Well, we are not alike in a lot of ways. And we all make mistakes and we all do things, and I'm gonna go this way because these heels is killing my soul. We are not alike in a lot of ways. So for me, I personally don't necessarily want to just lynch somebody and say because you said something so long ago that, you know, you should be held to that, even though, you know, what he said wasn't no small pickle or whatever. He was talking some shit, a lot of shit. So cut to the chase. Well, for those who don't know, which if you don't, I'm gonna give you. Back in the day, about 12 years ago, Jefree Star did some videos. Well, he didn't do them. Somebody recorded him calling black girls nigger bitches and calling Hispanic people, Mexican people, wetbacks and beaners and all types of just every possible despicable thing you could say to a person or whatever he was saying. So those videos, when he got on YouTube, which he's been on I think for like 2 years now, those videos started to resurface back on the internet, and a lot of people took issue with that. So then they started circulating, and here's the where I think a lot of people had the issue, because I know I did. Jeffree, as he will address the most minute thing on Snapchat, on Tumblr, on Tiny Chat, whatever, he will go anywhere to get his point across for drama, especially drama that does not involve him. The Two-Face drama didn't involve him. The Nicki, calling out Nicki shit didn't involve him, but he put himself in that drama. So putting himself in that drama, he knows how to address something when it's wrong. But I always felt like, but why is it that you can't get on camera? You address everything that doesn't have anything to do with you, but yet and still you address this motherfucker. He addresses everything that doesn't have anything to do with him, but yet when it's something that's serious, like saying that you are a racist, why is it that you can't get on camera and talk about that and say, if you don't feel that way no more, then say that you don't feel that way no more, but just understand that regardless of what your feelings are right now, back in the day, you said some shit that sometimes for most of us is unforgivable. This person. So I get when you are upset and you are mad. He explained, like, you know, when I was a kid, I was, you know, different, and there were the boys wearing makeup like me, and people would talk about me and spit on me and do all these things. I went through the same thing. You get what I'm saying? I think me and Jeffree are like a year apart. But at the same, and you probably got a little bit better, honey, because your skin ain't as dark as mine. I'm just saying. But cut to the chase now, after the whole drama with Jackie Aina, I will link a video below for those who want the whole entire drama of what had happened. And the drama with Jackie Aina had happened, and I feel as if he didn't apologize really for anything other than the fact I apologize for getting caught. That's what I took it as. And for me personally, when you say sorry, it's not sorry but it's sorry, that's it, okay? So some people are like, well, you wanted him to apologize. He apologized, and now he apologized, and it ain't enough. Well, the problem with apologizing is the fact that you can't half-ass apologize or apologize to a group of people who were not necessarily directly affected by something that you said. Now, in no means am I saying Jeffree calling somebody a nigger bitch just took me out the game and I can't deal with this life anymore, and what he said has hurt me so deeply, because it really didn't. I've listened, I've heard worse from better, so it's what it is. But the fact is, there are people who are not like myself, who are affected by it, who look up to him, who think he's a great person, who think, and I'm not saying that he's a bad person, but he's like the rest of us. He's a flawed person. And we've all said things in the heat of the moment that if we're recorded, I probably would have to say sorry too to a couple of folks. Just saying. You know, but at the same time, it doesn't give me an excuse to say and do the things that he did and feel as if they are okay and then wait 12 years to address it. Now, everybody addresses shit in their own time. That's your business. I get it. But at the same time, I personally don't feel that what he said addressed anything other than the fact that I know that y'all seen those videos of me acting a plum ass fool, and I hate the fact that y'all gotta see me in my true colors at some point in time in my life. That's what I took from it. So, and what really threw me off with that, because I went into the apology with an open heart, hoping that he would say something that made sense. But the problem was, it was all about, I mean, I'm sorry, shit. That's what I took. If the whole video, it sounded like he was reading comments of what people had said. You are despicable. I was despicable what I said. And you are an asshole, and I was an ass for what I said. And what you said was unacceptable. And what I said was so unexpected. You're like, that's what I took from it. It wasn't, to me, a heartfelt apology of, I fucked up and what I said was wrong and I really apologize. And at that time, I may have been going through something, but what I was going through did not warrant the reaction that I gave. And unfortunately, those moments were caught on tape. We all have them, but at the same time, it doesn't negate that what I said was wrong. And which he did say that. And I think it's more so about how you say it versus what you say, because the whole backstory of what he went through and being a kid from an alcohol, a lot of us have issues like that too, and I'm sure he's trying to appeal to other people, but at the same time, that shit has nothing to do with the subject at hand, because what you're pretty much telling me is the reason why I acted and said those things is because this happened to me, and everybody reacts in a different way, but that's just, it's not an excuse. Well, it's not an excuse, but it is an excuse because you used it. I'm not going to say something and then say, well, it's not. No, it's an excuse, dumbass. You should have just simply said, that video could have been 5 minutes and it would have been over. I apologize for what I done. I'm sorry to all of the people of color that I offended with the words that I said, and I should not have ever let those, what I said was disgusting, and it just makes me sick to my stomach. So much so that it's been going around for 3 years, and you've been sick to your stomach for 3 years, and you decided to say something because Jackie I done put your ass on blast. Is that what you're saying? Because that's what I'm taking it from. I don't feel like people hate Jeffree. A lot of people root for him, and I was rooting for him we were all rooting for you. And I feel like this was a very whatever ass excuse to kind of skim over. I got my summer launch coming, and I want to just make people who are affected by what I said feel as if that's not what I meant, and I want people who are not black but support everyone to not want to not buy my products. Okay? Because I'm sorry. If somebody says that I'm a person who done something or said something, especially discriminatory, the first thing I'm going to do, let's address it. Because I want to let you know that I'm the furthest from that. Okay? So it's all about, watch your fucking mouth. That's pretty much what it is. Watch your mouth. Those things that he said were fucking downright rude and disrespectful. And I don't know where I was at. But anyway, I said all that to say, we all got to be responsible for the things that we say. Whether we think they're cool or not, we still have to be responsible for the people that we affect. And the shit he talked about the death threats and all that, I go through that too, you know? And I get him on. That's why I said we're alike in a lot of ways, because I understand how he feels when there are people who are going to come to you and say things, and people think that when I see him pop off on somebody, which is very rare because I don't follow him, but when I watch one of the drama channels that are talking about Jeffree going off on somebody, it's never really about him going off on somebody who, bitch, can you fucking go? Can you go? Like, girl with them big ass teeth. So it's never like about him going off on somebody who is like warranted or deserves it. It more so seems like it's always somebody else's drama that doesn't involve anybody but him. So the problem is the fact that he likes drama, and liking drama usually makes things worse, because then people start to look at you as just a dramatic bitch who every time you open your mouth there's some bullshit. So for me, go sir. For me, I just feel like it was bullshit. It was a way for him to try to just address something that keeps haunting him, and he did just that. And now he feels that everything should be over, it should be good, it should be fine, it should be dandy, and we should let it go, and everybody should wear Jefree Star cosmetics. No, can't do it, boo. I actually have some lipstick from him that Goldie brought for me that I like a lot. I like the formula, I like all of that. But the problem with it is the fact that it's his. You know, I can't separate the artist from their work. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay, some of y'all can, and that's fine. And anybody, I'm not encouraging anybody not to support his brand. Like I said, he has good products, but having good products does not take away. It's just support his brand. Showing the fuck is, bitch. You passed that girl. Oh, this shit too tight. That's why. But having good products doesn't necessarily let everything that you've done in the past make it go away. You know this, and he also, I feel like, as a brand owner, he has a bad tendency of speaking too damn much and ending up in a situation where people are looking at him like he's crazy, because you don't see the CEO of Apple sitting back and arguing with people on social media because they don't like their product. I mean, apparently Kim Kardashian did that to Jackie Aina, but I'm just saying. So, I don't know. I just can't support Jeffree and the things that he done. I'm happy that he did issue an apology for people who felt like they needed that apology. For me, it was just a little too late. And we all make mistakes, and I would want to be forgiven if I did something of that magnitude. But I just don't go around saying racial slurs to people and feeling okay about it and then waiting 12 years to reply, because now I have a business and a reputation to now uphold and keep, to upkeep the lifestyle in which I've accumulated off the backs of people that I just pretty much demeaned and talked about. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say about that, and I'll catch y'all in my next one, okay? Peace.